Hey everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Allison Gargaro, and we have a lot to get to. We're talking about cold temperatures to start and then a rainy start and middle of next week. So you are going to need to be prepared, and that's what I'm here for, to bring you the latest update. Let's take you out to current conditions. We are mild for now, but temps are going to be dropping as we head into the overnight hours. So as of 11:30 on this Friday morning, we're in the 40s and low 50s, but boy, is it windy out there. We're taking a look at current sustained winds and current wind gusts across the viewing area. And here you go. Gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour up toward College Station and even out at the Hobby International Airport. So it's very important to note that the breezes will continue. Forecast highs today not warming up much. We're talking low to mid 50s in some spots. But as we head into the overnight hours and tomorrow morning, we're going to be seeing another round of below freezing temperatures. Anywhere from League City to Houston going to be in the low 30s and then upper 20s expected as forecast highs, and some spots could be getting even lower. We're going to be seeing temperatures not really rebound on Saturday. Even Sunday, forecast highs will only be in the 40s. And then by the time we're waking up Sunday, we're going to be seeing a rise in cloud cover. So temperatures will be a few degrees above what you can expect to start your Saturday. So it is going to be all about the chilly temps as we head into the weather weekend. Forecast wind chill values are going to be dipping into the teens tomorrow morning. So there are a few advisories that I want to mention. Let's start with the hard freeze warning. You're saying, again, we just had this earlier this week. Now, earlier this week, it was the Arctic blast. I mean, we were seeing temperatures in the negative values and wind chills much, much colder than that. It is going to be definitely a bit of a shorter cold spell, especially compared to earlier this week. So the Woodlands up to Huntsville, Livingston, Liberty, all the way to College Station and Brenham, they will be under that hard freeze warning starting at midnight tonight, continuing till 9 o'clock tomorrow, and then the same spots under a wind chill advisory, meaning it's going to be feeling like the teens. So tonight, important, make sure that you're covering up those sensitive plants, bringing your pets inside, and checking on the elderly to make sure that they will be staying warm this evening. As for our temps today, you can see not warming up much, but will be cooling down very, very quickly. So make sure you bundle up tonight. Maybe you're going to visit family up in Dallas. Lows tonight there in the 20s and the teens expected. Midland, Odessa, all the way up to Amarillo. And speaking of the cold, where the Texans are playing tomorrow, big game, excuse me, against the Baltimore Ravens. We are going to be seeing actual temperatures for kickoff in the 20s, but the wind chill in the single digits, if not in the teens. It's going to be windy and cold. Thankfully, the snow's moving through there now and today, so that at least it's not going to be snowing for the game tomorrow. But let's talk about really what is expected next week. We're actually calling Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday Fox 26 storm alert days. The reason being, we are monitoring the chance for some very, very heavy rain to roll through. And I'm going to go through our forecast models, and they differ in just how much rain is expected. But once you hear those numbers, you're going to say, okay, I understand. Now, it is going to be over the span of a few days, meaning it's not going to necessarily rain the entire time. We'll be taking some breaks, but the heaviest rain does move in Monday afternoon into evening, and then another round of that heavy rain expected Wednesday with some showers potentially through Thursday morning. Now, I did mention that the rainfall totals are going to be very, very large at this time, just because we're still so far away. We're talking about rain totals over a 3 to 4 day span, but our flood threat will be increasing starting on Monday and then continuing through the middle of the week. So let's take you out to the rainfall forecast. We're going to be seeing that heavy rain possible Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And here's a look at our excessive rainfall map. Now, this only goes out on 5 days, so that's why we are seeing it into Monday. You can see our entire viewing area does have a slight 15% chance to see some of that excessive rainfall, aka flooding. So we need to be careful, because if this does come in 1 to 2 inches per hour, there could be some local streets that are flooding, and as it continues throughout the day, that could potentially build. So it's important to note that Right now, our forecast models have that heavy rain moving in for your commute home on Monday, so you're going to need to take the proper precautions. But let's just get right on into our GFS forecast model. This is just one of our models that we look at here in the Storm Center, but it's doing a really good job at showing late Sunday night into Monday morning the rain arrives. Here is the heaviest rain. When we see yellow, orange, red, you know that that's a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So it starts to move in from the west, makes its way through the Houston metro. I mentioned Monday when you're driving home from work, picking the kids up from school, maybe they had an outdoor soccer practice or something. So you're going to need to keep this in mind that you might need a plan B, especially for any of those outdoor activities with the kids. Then you can see some showers possible Tuesday afternoon into the evening, then coming again Wednesday afternoon. You can see this dark green would be another round of that heavy rain and eventually shifting off to our east. Now this is just the latest model run. We get them several times a day and they've been differing on exactly where that heavy rain is going to set up. So it's important to note that we're likely going to be seeing a few more changes. But what our forecast models have been spitting out or showing is a lot of rain. So I did take it out just for Monday, and we could be seeing, according to our European model, 2 to 4 inches. But then in total, as we head throughout your Wednesday evening, you can see some spots going to be closer to 4, 5, maybe even 6 inches in total. Again, over the span of several days. Now our GFS model is showing much higher amounts. Just through Monday, we could be seeing up to 6 inches. And then on top of that, you can see the dark purple color is showing anywhere from 6, 7+ inches. And again, this is the latest model that we just got a few minutes ago. So we're going to continue to go through it, but just know that they are showing pretty high amounts. I mean, we've been talking about the crazy weather that really we've been seeing across Houston over the last what will be 3 weeks. If you remember the national championship game, which was a few Mondays ago, there were severe storms that rolled through. This past Monday, we had the freeze, and then next Monday and into next week is when we could be seeing some very heavy rain. So I want to let you know that you can depend on us here at Fox 26. We're going to have team coverage for you. We're going to give you all the latest updates so that you can plan next week, because we know that it's a school week, a lot going on around town. So just know that we are here for you and are going to continue to bring you the latest. We do know that this wet weather will continue into the next 6 to 10 days, staying wetter than normal. So the best way to actually get updates on what the weather's going to be like when we get new timelines, we're going to bring you forecast videos, but also you just moved here to Houston. How can you stay safe if there is any flooding in your neighborhood? I'm actually going to go through and make some explainer videos telling you just that. So there's going to be a whole tab on our Fox Local. Again, this is a free smart TV app. You just download it, and it's kind of like a Netflix or Hulu. You scroll down, you see Fox 26 Storm Alert Days. Click on that, and that's going to be all the videos you need to make sure that you and your family are staying safe as well as updated. So I just quickly want to leave you with our 7-day forecast. Breezy today, freezing tomorrow morning, highs as we head into your weather weekend in the 40s, and then that rain comes back. We're calling Fox 26 Storm Alert Days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just due to the heightened rain chances. And with the rain is going to be coming much more humid, muggy air. You'll be able to feel it on your skin, and warmer temperatures. I mean, we're going up to the upper 60s by the middle of next week. So again, we're going to continue to bring you the latest updates, and thanks so much for joining us.